Oh, and here we go. Welcome, welcome, welcome,
Started.
everybody, to the 3 Check World Championship Losers Bracket, Round 7. We're right down there, people, and today we're joined by guest host, Aryan Rahampour. Welcome, Aryan.
Hey everybody, thanks for hearing me.
Hey, yeah, this is Aryan's first time on doing some dual commentary. He actually won his matchup earlier in the same part of the bracket, Losers Round 7, beating a very strong IM Blunder Panda ZZ. I think he goes by on at least Lee Chess. I'm pretty sure he's the same name on chess.com or a similar one. Not 100%, but yeah, a really strong player regardless. So congrats to Aryan on his victory earlier, and we're gonna see some quality stuff here today. That's why we're gonna cover this match. So everything from here on out is
And they start opening. It is one of the most serious opening for Black, I guess.
yeah, it looks like a Queen's Indian setup, but it's kind of like an Owen when you get in b6 and e6. And this bishop b4 stuff
Exactly.
makes a lot of sense, yeah.
I mean, I love to play in both of the sides.
Yeah, right. Dynamic enough position where black looks like you're getting out of dodge. This bishop is going to provide some key defense on these weak squares. f7 and e6 typically are very weak squares. You already see the light square bishop lining up e6 and this diagonal. Some sensitive squares here, but light squares for white, black squares to be attacked for black is the general name of the game. So yeah, we're seeing this now. A ton of pressure here on e6.
If castle, then he can sack 2 pieces, but that doesn't work. It.
No.
That.
Can you take on h7?
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
Takes.
I mean, it's a bit soon, but yeah, that's soon. Actually, there's no follow-up.
It's always interesting.
After maneuvering rook, it would be so interesting.
Yeah, I was calculating some line there on screen that had like a queen takes g7. Like if the knight was able to take on h7, bishop takes, and queen takes g7, king takes g7, and bishop h6 check.
Yeah, exactly.
Second check. Maybe the rook could get up and over, or you get an f4. Like we've seen a lot of these f4 scenarios where just an immediate rook lift, but nope. Instead, we're gonna see a rook get to e1, another very typical move. Okay, knight.
Actually, knight f5 was a great move because that last idea doesn't work here, and knight is defending the g7 pawn.
Yeah, defending another weakness. And I feel like from the white side, I've gotten this a lot lately, is that when black gets a knight to f5, it almost feels comfortable for black. Like the engine always poo-poos it, the engine's never really a fan for a lot of the stuff that black is doing.
Yeah.
But as a human player, yeah, it's like, wait, now this knight's on f5 and it's like strong and doing stuff. Yeah, actually a contributor.
I mean, that's great start for black. This move was also logical, but it could face with bishop b2 and some threat in g7 in future.
Some future threats. Now we're setting up a idea of a second check. The knight is always threatening a check on f7. Either piece will recapture.
g4.
And then, yeah, this actually probably the rook would be recapturing. Yeah, the bishop has got to stick around, protect a weak h7 square. How about I want to take on h7 so bad. It just doesn't quite work, especially with this knight here.
I mean, you could go for rook e4 and then go for that idea. That should be sick.
I was thinking even rook e3, like you're not so concerned about knight takes because the knight is so strong. But yeah, and then...
Yeah, and the bishop would be so powerful. then bishop d4, and that would be great. But that's probably never gonna happen.
Yeah, right.
I have one line in my mind. Okay, it doesn't go for it, so let's not enter that.
Goes back.
That would be so sick.
Maybe with some plan of bishop g5 now, and this queen is short on squares. You're kind of getting kicked around.
Yeah, exactly. You are right.
Where are you going here?
And in this position,
just chops. I'd probably take this knight, right? You don't want this knight entering a game.
Yeah, exactly. And that white bishop doesn't do anything.
This piece, not a huge contributor now that the king is off the diagonal. The pressure off the light squares, initially that was there, is gone. White's down on the clock here.
Yeah, FischyVischy.
You gotta get a move off.
Also miss the potential of attack.
Yeah, this is not a feel-good position for black here. Maybe even a knight dive.
I really doesn't like the backward knight move for FischyVischy.
Oh, the queen is hanging. Oh, no, it's not.
No.
There's tactics.
Knight is.
Okay. That was obviously calculated.
Yeah.
I just had a mini stroke.
Just for a second, my heart was.
Yeah. Oh no, my queen! But not for me. This is nice. Okay.
I almost shouted when everyone is sleeping.
Yeah, we all fell.
Okay, rook e5, and I guess this is GG4.
That's why there's 2-second increment too, because it does give you that second of you're not just blasting out the moves. You do get a couple seconds to think, try to rebuild that clock up, and we've seen it time and time again with
exactly.
Like Statham, who's just an absolute monster with 2 seconds on his clock. Okay, KH1 is fine. Oh yeah, you gotta defend F2.
Yeah, Fishy is playing good on time pressure. He's holding it.
Okay, this light square bishop though, like you said earlier, that piece was not doing a ton, and now it's just a tall pawn.
Yeah, if he had the time to change it, it would be. Oh!
You just take the rook, right?
I mean,
okay.
Yeah,
that's one
he
way
could have taken the rook and exchanged the rook.
I guess this is one way to approach it though. Like it's still very likely winning for white. Yeah, it's got to be winning for white. These 2 bishops, and you're able to close down these files. But how to proceed? How to proceed with this?
Now it's becoming dangerous for white actually.
Yeah, you gotta make.
If those pawns can move, oh my god.
Yeah, well, one of these bishops
right now I am
be exchanged. Oh no.
I feel like black gonna win this, even though white is completely better with 2 bishops.
Yeah, just not so easy. Clock and position, or will they just repeat here? Is there going to be some way to repeat with no progress being able to be made?
Yeah, that could happen.
Because you don't really get to push this. How about rook a8 or rook getting to this file? You push the a pawn, then you get in b3.
1 second, a4 was somehow working.
Yeah, you gotta get here, I think.
Oh, he's all in.
Yeah, because what does this king have to fear? The bishop is never really gonna be able to infiltrate in a meaningful way. This pawn will have to sit on f6 though, because you can't open this diagonal. You can't start opening up every diagonal. Then you're playing against bishops here.
It seems like just a strawberry is playing for a win, but I mean, FischyVischy has more winning chances.
Oh, this is a miserable.
You shouldn't play for it there.
This is a position that just makes me nauseous. if I was playing this, commentary is one thing. Oh, this is great.
Yeah,
pure content.
that would be so hard with that time pressure. I mean, somehow F4 could be a great move for white to open up the
A4 is hitting.
those lines. Yeah, I mentioned A4 before that.
Oh no.
Oh, that was blunder.
You're gonna be picking up one of these
That's the
bishops,
point.
though.
Still, I guess
Okay,
that's
you're
the
getting a
wrong.
check. Oh, he hangs the. Oh, there was a hanging rook.
He hangs the rook.
Oh, I think this.
Oh my god, they both had a lot of time to think about that.
This should likely. I think there's a win for
No,
black.
black's gonna win for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, white just resigns. No, there was a free rook there. What? They had a lot of time.
Such a weird start.
Oh no, that's catastrophic. Okay, you gotta rebound. I'm sure Fishy's feeling that one. But Fishy's a veteran player.
We're gonna see a lot of amazing game as far as it starts like this.
Oh man, yeah. This feels like it's got Armageddon written all over it now.
Yeah, what a first game.
I'm gonna get a quick message into this chat too. Never bad to get a little bit of the self-advertisement in. Yeah, I was mentioning earlier how the 3-check club team battles have been featured on Lichess homepage. Be very nice if these were yeah, because I think it would be a good way to promote it. We're trying. This is year 3. we're doing our best to get better in any way we can. Okay, speaking of bettering our position here, what are we thinking?
F6 probably. I just prefer to defend instead of taking E5 immediately.
Okay. You want C6, F6 here? You're scaring me a little bit. I kind of like.
It goes for. Yeah, I wanted to mention C6, not F6.
Yeah. That's the bishop special right there. Where I know what he means. But I'm thinking, I'm like, wait, F6 is kind of dynamic as well.
Another game that black is starting a great opening.
Yeah, this is pretty nice here.
Okay.
Feeling.
That's tempting to get a bishop with knight, but it doesn't go for it.
Whoa, right in for F4. Now king has to go to the corner. The diagonal is exposed, and this king is sitting here for now. Unless
white bishop can be so dangerous in this position.
But how do you activate? Now maybe F6 or something.
And that's the point. Yeah, exactly.
No, you gotta get to A6. You gotta play like.
He go for it.
Oh, he does. Well, he does play this. Okay. It's annoying that you can't play E5 right away. Like that was coming with tempo and the queen. So like you didn't just get to play E5.
I was thinking about that. Yeah. That that almost worked, but there's one check left. I mean, after moving the bishop to d7, I guess he can go for it. It's like he's going and rook for it, and then rook f8. Probably that does work.
Yeah, there's some idea to either defend the weak pawn on e6 or maybe even double up on some f-file something. Or just queen f5 maybe. Trying to take the queens off.
This was a nice move. White is trying to go g4 and then sacking a queen, and it is win for white. If g4, please go for it.
You're liking g4 here, yeah? Throw it down. King is very
safe. G4, queen hf. G4, queen h7, and rook h3 is game over. But I don't know if he go for it or not. Oh, he doesn't go for it.
No.
Probably there was a reason, but I can't find any reason to
Yeah,
not go for it.
that's
Still, he
crazy
can go for it.
that there was a file opening here, but I don't think they're just thinking this structure here needs to remain. I don't want to use all my king pawns, but you're already pretty committed. G4 away, my man. G4 should have been. Yeah.
I mean, do you see any defense after G4?
No. I was.
The H7 pawn is
Uh,
so weak.
you were saying to take on H7. I was like not seeing it for a second. I'm like, oh wait, yeah, because there's a file opening up. Yeah.
Yeah, and I still think that's winning move. However, there is some, for example, Queen H4 or Knight H4, but I still like that for white.
Okay, now everything is
Knight
just.
to D1.
Now it's just positional here.
Okay. And now I feel black is better now.
Yeah, up the pawn.
If he can open the files.
How do you ever get an e5?
Yeah, you go for it.
You just
Nice.
go for it. Yeah, how do you get it in? You just play it.
Okay.
Okay, is there?
Some crazy move. Queen F1, rook takes, rook, bishop takes, maybe bishop E6 then? Does it work? I mean, maybe I go for that if I was playing in FischyVischy side.
Something.
Yeah, I would go for that.
Take.
But the problem is that the knight on D1 is defending the F2 and rook F2 is available for white after those trades.
Oh, he goes in for this queen trade. Yeah, I wasn't liking this. Now this pawn is obviously passed.
Yeah, that was weird choice.
Unitary.
However, it would be good if he handled this position.
Yeah, now this bishop is just a blockader. Possibly could be exchanged
E6
off.
probably. I would do B6 to don't let the knight to go to C5. Okay, this is also working.
Yeah.
Maybe even better. Okay, B3 maybe. Yeah.
Okay. Take. Yep. You're gonna be able to track down this pawn. Maybe be able to defend with bishop h3. Get another defender on this.
Yeah.
There's another attacker. But this is. Okay, how to remove.
And there is nothing to do for the both side. Okay.
Okay, you go
He's
back.
trying to prove me that's right.
Whoa, the more aggressive option here.
FischyVischy is playing for win, but that's so scary.
Yeah, he should.
Okay, take the yeah.
Okay. There's
Because
gonna be back
you
rank
can't take
issues.
that back.
Back rank issues.
Okay, knight back to G6.
Oh no! Bishop f5 is hitting.
Oh my god, I didn't see that. But that is only one check.
Nah, this is winning.
Rook E3 and
He's got no time either.
oh, yes.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, it was winning for black, I guess.
Nah, that was white. White definitely had that there because you couldn't move out of the way of a check, and if you moved your rook,
It was only one check.
you're losing the knight.
Yeah, we have to get back to that game because I still think that was
Yeah, do you
the Fishy had chances and the game.
do you want to take a look while I keep this up? Do you want to give us a
Oh
little
yeah.
Yeah. That's what Truba was doing. That's kind of another perk of.
It was it was actually -5 for black.
It was winning for black. What?
Yeah, I told you.
Okay.
Just he had to move the rook and accept one check, and white doesn't have anything. And d-pawn was running easily. Okay, that was great game.
That's insane. Yeah, this chess strawberry guy, super strong player. Also very fast. 2600 bullet. And Fishy is right up there too. Fishy, no spring chicken, 25,000 bullet games just about. How many? Oh, chess strawberry has way less actually. This could be an alternate account though, right? This chess strawberry seems like a fairly newer account. I wasn't so familiar with it until earlier this year. Okay,
Yeah, exactly. I didn't know.
some dynamic stuff here where like obviously there's a check sitting on the table. F7 just being absolutely
If going aggressive.
rumbled through.
But I can't see a follow-up after queen takes g4. Okay, it doesn't even take the knight. That was weird. I would take the knight for
Yeah,
sure.
I think taking the knight was an
Maybe I
option
was wrong.
because this pawn on g4 is so weak. But
Yeah, but it's, I don't know. I guess there's all theory.
oh, now this looks good for. Whoa, what is this? Now you're just lost. Yeah.
Check.
Oh, that
Yeah.
was missed. Oh no.
What was that?
Oh no, that was. He went for one of the dynamic lines, but in a lot of those you can't take the knight. There's something where, or you can't take the rook with the knight. Like the knight has to take a check in a lot of the lines. But then there are some very specific lines where you have to take the rook. It gets insane. It gets insanely technical. And who knows that much theory? Not even me. I mean, unless I'm really hitting the books. Like, oh man. Oh, that's tough. Yeah, you just get into one of those really technical lines, and the next thing you know, that Queen F6 move was looking like a game ender, and then and then it was too strong. And there was some weird tension there with the bishop, where like a check wasn't taken, and that stuff in your brain is always hard to account for, right? Where it's like, oh crap, I forgot. There could have been a check here exchange, but we just left it there for 5 moves. Just the calculation.
Actually, I think that queen f6 was the best move in the last game.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Was Queen F6 an only move? I was figuring it might be an only move.
Yeah, I guess that was only move.
Okay, these knights. Bit of a nuisance.
They were playing a standard chess.
Yeah, these guys really are playing standard chess. You hit a certain level of like a variant, and then yeah, it just goes back to standard, right? Unless it's Crazy House.
Yeah. Maybe bishop g5, pinning the knight, with the idea of knight to g4. That could be work.
Okay. See this knight a4. Well, what is this? What was to be played here? You just
Yeah, what was the idea for knight a4?
no, I have no idea. You just go back, defend the pawn. No, you just play b5.
He doesn't want to back. He won that knight on a4.
How about just b5? Do we continue to play standard? B5 though. You give up c5 square. Maybe not so. Maybe not something you want to give up right away. Okay, what is this idea?
I can't understand. I would take that with a rook and sack my rook, sack exchange. Because that white bishop could be so strong.
Yeah, I like this idea.
Yeah, he go for it. And that's so powerful because if you go for g6, there is knight g4, and that's so hard to defend against that. Okay, knight g4, probably. Yeah, you go for it.
Who says you can barely hear us? Can wait? Are we fine? I think we're okay. Could turn Aryan up.
Yes, Pams, I didn't have your voice for some seconds. I don't know if it was my problem or yours.
Is it me? No, I should be good. I'm seeing my mic on the.
Hey, you're good right now. I have you.
Hey, Set Landon. Poems allowed, hopefully. Hopefully I'm allowed here. Actual poems? Another time, yeah.
Queen H4 should be played here, I guess.
Oh, God. Queen H4.
Queen H4, I guess there's only way to defend this.
Probably a must play, yeah. Otherwise, this queen gets to H3 and it's game over.
Yeah, he goes for it.
Okay, and how do you defend for white here? Yeah, you gotta.
Wow, that was knight.
Ah.
If you take that, you will
Queen's over.
lost at H3.
And with one check for white here, yeah, this is looking like a.
I would go for king G7 and threatening H2 and some backup with rook. But not now. This file should be, he opened the diagonal.
Oh,
And it's completely winning for chess strawberry.
Aryan's louder. Okay, thank you. I'll turn Aryan down a little bit. I gotcha. See, it's nice with YouTube. YouTube won't have to worry because I can put in all these nice fancy filters after, and YouTube does the rest. Just levels everything out and all that. So crisis averted, but I appreciate it. Oh, speaking of crisis not averted here. In the second this knight moves with check somewhere, how to even get out of the way? The knight is controlling these two squares. We're seeing an absolute clinic.
No way.
Yeah, we're seeing an absolute clinic here by the chess strawberry.
Queen takes f4. No, I mean queen takes f4, then rook g8, but there's two check.
Yeah, I don't think there's any ways to bail out. Oh, also this would.
He should try queen f4, I guess. Okay, try queen f2.
Yeah, queen takes a. Yeah, I don't think any of those taking moves. There's just no follow up. Yeah, you're like grasping for straws at that, like looking for a move. Like we're playing this position because we're watching it from the side, obviously, and we're like and then yeah, it feels very hopeless. Okay, knight e5. I play g3 when people play g4, but knight e5 I think leads to tricky stuff, and this is how we saw this arise before with like knight takes f7 not being such a great move because of queen f6 being a follow-up, and queen f6 here doesn't look as scary because of
okay, knight takes g4.
Knight takes g4. Yeah, nice reroute. Attack the queen. Defend f2 again.
You take d4 and
yeah, you are.
There is some trade.
Giving up control of d4. So
when before g4, when the guy plays g5, I always like to play h3 to prevent that g4 and going to that line.
This has got to be some specific line that I'm not familiar with too. Bishop d3, and that was blasted out pretty much immediately. Yeah, look at this. All your pieces nice and active. Black's pieces. I mean, your queen's right in the middle of the board, right? This looks better than a lot of these normal black lines. But still, you're behind.
But knight e5 is so good. Yeah, you go for it.
Oh, knight e5.
That is, I am so strong.
Knight e5 with some idea of knight f3 check, no?
Yeah, if he castles, he's gonna lose immediately. If not, he should deal with one check, or I don't know, maybe. Yeah, I wanted to mention this move.
Yeah, no castling kingside leaves. And you're far away from
in knight g4 gonna come.
Oh no. Yeah, this is a very
juicy square. That was nice move.
Oh, counterplay. Attack the queen. Threaten a check.
Okay, you go for queen or for check? He gonna go for queen. Yeah.
Yeah, taking the check. King
It was
moves
on two check,
one way or the
no
other.
discovery.
Yeah, the dark square bishop was behind, and I don't think this knight was fast enough to follow up. So you got to go for material, and then another one of these just total standard games. What comes over? Rook E1 maybe?
Okay,
King
activate the king.
King D2. Oh, this is so scary though. These. Okay, G3.
I mean,
Oh, whoa.
they're playing for endgame.
F3 looks so weak though. Why wasn't C5 played right away to kick this knight away from this defending F3? I think C5.
Yeah, why he didn't go for that?
Yeah, I think C5 should have been.
Exactly.
C5. Yeah, C5 should have been played. I don't know. Oh, whoa, what? He's forgetting about this. The knight relinquishes the defense
Really,
of
I guess
F3.
he calculated this and he was okay. Oh no, he doesn't even go for king e2.
Yeah, he can't go for King E2 because there's a second knight check, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there would probably
And
be.
now
Oh, now you're probably getting.
this king moves more than all of the pieces in this game.
Oh man. Oh, this knight is so strong.
Knight?
There's no way this knight's gonna be exchanged for the bishop. I was calculating it, but
Yeah.
this knight can't be displaced by any pawns because the pawns are gone. Yeah, and it defends f7. Black is also behind on development. Yeah, black is just gonna scramble all the way over to a7. Oh no, probably just a b8, huh? You don't want to go to a7.
Oh.
Oh man, some very tense stuff.
Okay, c3
Dude,
is useless.
Fishy's gotta win. Fishy's gotta win because he's playing so well that like you don't deserve to you don't deserve to lose like all these games in a row. It could very easily be 2-2 right now, and we wouldn't know the difference. But
And he is right. He has to win because the next game he gonna deal with black.
yep, you can't go down
Okay, knight.
to match point with the black pieces. That is never a good feeling.
Unfortunately, I guess Rishi can't make this for this game at least. Yeah, he'd resign.
Oh
But
no.
he could just fight for it. It was soon to resign. Yeah, it was only -3.
Ah,
-3.5.
jeez. Fishy says on
Okay, we're gonna have
tempting
another.
fate. Okay, bishop d6, I like that. h5 looks good. The bishop will probably drop back. Whoa, bishop h4.
A5. Trapping the bishop. It isn't classical chess.
Yeah, right. Where these pawns are too strong, would be sacrificed right away. Maybe a queen dropping in on h5.
Yeah.
Bad
New
things.
players just will be so happy if they face this bishop that they can trap it.
Yeah, right. The bishop trap. Yeah, that's how you trick the new players. 3-check. Okay, this looks pretty solid for black here though.
For black.
Pretty comfortable.
Exactly.
You never want to be baited into taking.
Not sure about now.
He does.
Oh, he
take it.
go for it.
Yeah, because sometimes if you don't take the pawn in the center, you just get rolled up on, and these pawns end up being way too strong.
Yeah. He should, I mean, exchange that h7 knight, I guess, as soon as possible. Queen f8? What was that?
Yeah, this looks a little bit
I
suspicious.
can understand. Targeting b7 pawn.
Yeah, what to do? Go back or just play b6? b6, knight takes
Let him
d7.
take the b7. Maybe. That's only a pawn.
These light squares open up, but it's not a huge problem. Oh yeah, and this
What
piece.
is that? Coin?
Yeah, this
I can't understand this stuff.
this is odd. Ooh, scary knight checks. Being threatened on g6. Okay.
Queen g6 is such a knight. No. There is a knight on there. But I was thinking about queen g6 pawn takes queen and knight checkmate. If the knight now queen g6. Oh, he goes for it. He goes for something like that.
Yeah, some
Knight
tricks
g6
here.
is checkmate.
Oh, and
And
just a quick
resign.
resign. Okay, and that's gonna be it. That was
Oh
match
my
point.
god.
Of course, as we were noting before, never want to go into match point on such a note with the black pieces. But man, yeah, Fishy played so well to go down like this. He says too strong.